Welcome back. As ever, keep tuned right to the end for our Patreon giveaway. This takes us up to midway through 2021, July-ish, for site update number 11. Welcome back, guys. I haven't done one of these for quite a while. We've been manic busy. There hasn't really been much to report over the last few months. We've done a bit of work down at Newquay site and Callington. It is June the 8th, 2021. I'm at the Newquay site today. We've come out of kind of lockdown in the past few weeks and been running paintballing and airsoft groups. A couple of groups through the Newquay site, although it's not actually officially open yet, mostly through Callington. So today it's basically cutting grass, maintenance, that kind of stuff, clearing up, getting ready to open up properly kind of for next week really. So we've still got a lot to do. Follow me, we'll go through. We've already we flipped around, I don't know if we spoke about this last time, but we flipped around the container, so it's now blocking off. Going to get some signs put up there for this car park that's here. Moving our little storage shed there up to the top field, hopefully at some point. Putting a gate, which we're going to kind of cover in at the top as well. So let's head through into the safe zone and see what we've done. So coming through, the shop still needs gutting and completing, security grills on the windows, etc. We've built all of this area here with the roofing on, all of the bays, individual bays with little windows looking through into the game zones. I can see that. At the back there, we're still yet to complete the wall to go across the back with a gate in the middle. Again, it'll be netted up at the top there. Loads of wood in to build some huts. I'll show you where we're going to build those in a second. Coming through into our, I don't know if this is where we're going to put all our goggles, etc. Coming through, got some netting down here. This will be the gun rack. Again, it's not finished yet, but all the guns will be in this area, which is all sort of enclosed. Then coming through into our first game zone. First off, we bought ourselves a couple of military crates containing missiles. They were kind of an addition to our main object we bought and installed last week, which is our Gazelle helicopter. Genuine UK Army issue. I believe they're French built, aren't they? But Gazelle helicopter here in position. I want to block in the windows or the doors if possible. Stop players like climbing in and breaking anything, kicking out the front perspex. Like I said, it is genuine Army issue. There's the town number if anyone wants to look it up. I might put up a photo up here of it in action back in the day, but this is its final resting place, the poor thing. So it'll be here in our first game zone we use, which is kind of a speedball-y-esque kind of game. I want to kind of make this into a bit more of a either a crashed helicopter or a kind of refueling station. Over the back here, we've seen this field before. Not much has happened up there. It's kind of the fort with some pallet barricades. So last few days we've been strimming the area because it was sort of chest high in various plants, weeds, some of which are of the stingy variety. So we've got to keep those under control. Real problem with stinging nettles and thistles are the main two. Coming down here, this area behind me now, our woodland area, we have actually spent the last couple of weeks clearing. See, this was completely covered in brambles over here as well. So dug up the brambles by the roots, which is a tough job. And burnt it all up, so they won't be coming back, hopefully. Coming through, so this area was all completely covered in brambles. You couldn't actually walk through here, let alone play paintball or airsoft. So coming up here, again, remnants of clearing the area again. It's not been some pretty plants. Try not to kill all the pretty plants. So up here, cleared this area, but again, it's like covered in brambles, so the roots of those need to come out and be burnt. Try not to use too much herbicide on the site. It's not good for the environment, so we're trying to drag those out by hand. Again, behind me, little path going back down. We cleared that out. A lot of the issue with this game area is fallen trees. The area's not being maintained. There's been no woodland management at all. So these trees have grown old and the storms have come through and they've just kind of fallen over. So we've had to get the chainsaw and chop those up. Again, you can see that behind me, just over here, we've cut through a path. So I spent 2 days literally just with the chainsaw chopping the larger fallen trees down and piling the wood up into piles. Anything too stick-like got burnt, and the chunky logs are being left to either build barricades or be logged for burning wood. So some more down there. Down this way again, we'll head down, but the paths are now clear, so at least we can walk down the fork in the road. One goes that way, one goes that way, but it's still a lot of brambles, a lot of nettles, a lot of low branches, which I want to take out because obviously I don't want rental customers going through with masks getting caught. So you can see I've cut down a lot of trees and branches. I just need to now go around and just by hand clear that up. The other thing with the woodland area, because it's not been managed or maintained, it's quite boggy. It's actually at the top bottom of a valley, so up there is all the fields come, all the water comes draining down here, and there's a stream behind me. However, there's like an embankment before it goes into the stream, and all the water is basically collecting in the clay. So I need to start clearing out some drainage channels. I believe there were drainage channels here before. I think this was one. It kind of ran down that way. It's quite boggy and squishy underfoot. Just years of neglect means it's just backfilled with leaves and mud and crap, and it's not draining anymore. So as with the field at the top, we dug in that large trench, and that really cleared the field up and stopped it being quite so wet. So here's our bridge across the river. There's a little stream. I say river, it's kind of a stream. Behind us here we've got a pond. But yeah, this, again, more logged wood here. It's kind of pooling up here and not flowing into the stream because we've got this bank which goes down here, which is preventing the water from running down. So there's a stream, little babbling brook, very peaceful and serene. Yeah, it goes off down that way. So wandering up to our top field, not much I think has happened up here since we last recorded something. We've been knocking stuff down, clearing up just tons and tons of plastic and taking that to recycling because it was just dumped in the field. Taking out any useful stakes or wood to be reused, and barricades. Behind us you'll see there's one there. I think there's one behind me there as well, and one up there somewhere. Where are we? There. And one over there. There's basically the farmer's kindly gone round the perimeter of the field and just taken out all of the hawthorn and overgrown crap and piled it up for us. Unfortunately, the piles of wood and brush are sort of 20% mud, so it's not burning up very well. So we'll get that cleared, but this isn't really a priority as it needs to be filled with stuff. We do have tyres. As much as I'm not a fan of paintball sites full of tyres, and no, before anyone says I got tons of tyres, I'll drop them down. I do not want them. I'm just going to use the tyres that are here already on the land to build some barricades, but I shan't be putting any more tyres into that game area. So come back over the bridge. That's pretty much it for where we are. Over the next week, we've got some groups booked in at our Callington site, which I said is getting quite busy at the moment. And we want to sort of open the doors officially to this site in Newquay. So I need to build some huts in this woodland area that I just showed you to kind of make this area here playable and play through to our Gazelle helicopter area and the fort. So I want to be able to play this as separate games, but also one big game all the way through. So the idea with this site is not to put up obvious barricades, netting or rope to determine where the game zones are. We want natural boundaries such as this path that goes up through here. Just tell the customers to stay within that area. It seems to work quite nicely. Then we can run the game zones together if we have a big game or walk on, or want to run a large group for a big game. So yeah, I'll carry on strimming today. I got long sleeves on because I went through some nasty weeds last week and got some chemical burns on my arm, which is really itchy. Anyway, I think that's it really. Like I said, long time since we recorded last video. Just to update, I'm gonna probably do a yearly update. This was supposed to be a monthly blog going out, but I think it's going to be a yearly one now. So I'm going to compile all of this, and obviously you're seeing it probably either on Facebook or in the completed YouTube video. Yeah, thank you very much for everyone's support, and this is going to be our first year of opening, so I think it's going to be interesting to document how we get on down here in sunny Cornwall. The sun is shining, look. It's beautiful here. Okay, ciao for now. Bye-bye. Well, that was an awful ending. Ciao for now. Jesus. Like and subscribes. So we're not that far behind now. We're almost caught up. That was July 2021. So a few more videos and we should be caught up to pretty much December 2021 where we are now. Hoping you're finding these vaguely interesting. I know not a lot's really happened, but that's mainly due to the pandemic, lockdown, etc. Right, without further ado, all of our Patreons, thank you very much. We're down to 45 Patreons at the moment, so we're down one on last spin, or last month rather. We will be doing a big giveaway for December, so stay tuned on the Facebook, and I'll announce something here on YouTube as well for a giveaway at the end of December. But without further ado, let's spin the wheel. First up is a barrel sock and a couple of stickers. Nice Planet Eclipse barrel sock, always useful. A spare barrel sock. It is brand new. That goes to Colin Barlow. I'm pretty sure he won something last week, but you know, they are random spins, so I'm not fixing it or anything. Right, next up, postcards and Christmas cards and some stickers goes to Andy Cannon. Well done, Andy, mate. I'll get those off to you. Hopefully you'll get those. Should get those before Christmas. And next up, lastly, is a GI sort of bandana head wrap thingy affair, and that goes to number 53, Richard Conroy. Well done. I'll get those out in the post this week, and you should receive them a couple of weeks before Christmas. Brilliant. Right, I'll crack on with the other videos and we'll bring it up to date. So yeah, see you next time.